starting from square one. You decide you want to start streaming, or if you're trying to hit affiliate, this is a more so a strategy session. We're just going to be walking through the different templates here with you, and I will literally type in the notes here step by step what I did on social media to get where I am today. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you guys some like hands-on live, like what I do every single day to basically increase my following. Now, don't go into this stream or webinar that we're doing right now thinking that there's some kind of magic button. No, you're gonna have to fucking put in the work, and I'm about to show you guys all the work that was put in to get me where I am today. Like hands-on work. And keep in mind, guys, I work 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. Since I hit 500 here on Kick, I decided to do this stream dedicated to everybody who would like to get some priceless business tips and tricks on how to grow their following. I didn't have that big of, I don't have the biggest following that I actually have is actually going to be on Facebook. Each social media platform is designed for a specific type of audience. Now that Elon Musk owns Twitter or X, the algorithm on the back end is designed for you based off of search engine optimization. What you look for and what you search for in Twitter is going to determine what your audience is and who engages with you. So if you start looking for kick related content on X, it start going to feeding you kick related content. You start looking up Apex Legends related content or Call of Duty. That's the kind of content that's going to get put into your timeline or in your feed on Twitter. So here is what I did. My following wasn't that big. It's still growing. You're going to see a lot of slow growth on Twitter. But if you want to see fast growth on Kick, here's the way that you do it. Some of you, this is actually going to shock you because you see this every single day. So the first step that I did here, guys, is I went into my search. I'm showing it to you on my computer, but I actually do all this from my phone. So if I go into the search tab here and I type in Kick streaming, oh my God, look at that shit. So this is going to blow your mind. Do you guys see all of these different Kick channels? This is how most of you have already seen all this, because this is how I connected to you. Now, what is this? Let's go to this channel, for example. And to whoever owns these Kick channels on Twitter, you're welcome for giving you this advertisement. like seriously. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly what these channels are and how they don't benefit you. But I'm going to make sure that they do benefit you, okay? So you have these Kick channels: Kick Streams Live, Kick Grower, Kick Helper, Kick this and that, blah, 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 okay? Now, I want you to look up and follow every single one of them. Now, what these channels are, guys, the one that you're currently looking at, now, I think that this channel is owned by a pretty cool person. Some of them are owned by absolute douchebags, and I'll explain why here in a minute. Some of these channels are owned by awesome people, and I think this Trova guy is pretty freaking dope. He's an awesome person. And I'm currently following this channel, but I'm using this as an example for all of you. You want to go here, and then you scroll down on your phone, and you want to see this real quick here? This is crazy. First people to interact with this get 500, blah, blah, blah. So you'll see these channels post something like, hey, everybody, go ahead and post your Kick link. Now, how many of you in here have seen these channels and posted your Kick link in there? Hey, if you're brand new to Kick, go in here and post your Kick channel. Go ahead and post your Kick link. 90% of the people that are watching this right now have done that shit. And that because if you're watching me right now, that's how I engaged with you. That's how I fucking found you. And here's how you capitalize off of this. And this is how you create a symbiotic relationship with the person that owns this account. So let me go ahead and give you a prime example of, I don't talk bad about anybody on stream, but if somebody deserves it, trust me, it's going to happen. Okay, so here's a really good one. Now, I typically stay away from these guys. You see one like this guy right here, he owns Kick Helper. What these channels are, guys, you see them all the time, yeah. These are secondary accounts that funnel followers to a main account. So these are secondary accounts that basically create a funnel system into one person's followership. That's fucking genius. And if you want to utilize this strategy, go ahead, but I'm not going to talk about this strategy because I don't use it. That's not how I want to grow my community. And I'm not saying it's frowned upon either. This is very genius and it's smart. The ones who are doing this wrong are the ones that are trying to ask you for money so that you can get top page post on these pages. So basically what happens is, hey, go ahead, post your links in your Kick. OG, I know that he's an awesome guy, by the way. So you go in here. So here's your moneymaker, guys. You see this right here? Click on that. So you click on the messages, you click on the post itself, and you see all of these people posting their Kick links. Awesome people, by the way, because this is how I met all of you guys. All of these people are posting their Kick links. And you want to know how Roger got from 1 follower to 500 in 21 days? I'm showing it to you right now. So I went to these posts: Kick Helper, Kick Grower, Live, Kick Helper, Kick fucking affiliated, whatever it is. I do this 2 hours a day. I will go into a post like this that is most relevant. I'll go to these pages and I'll see if they have if they have to have more than 1,500 to 2,000 followers. Okay. And then what I'll do here on Twitter is I'll go to these posts and I'll go into each individual post. I will like the post just like this. I will then click on the Kick link. I will then, oh, look at that. I'm already following this guy. I will follow the person who posted their link. And then I will type in here, smashed that follow button. And I'll put like a king or I'll put a queen. And then I'll put a green heart. And I'll hit boom, reply. Yo, king, what's up, man? How you doing? Save or whatever. I'll post it. Boom. Guys, I do this. I'm going to tell you right now. I do this 2 fucking hours a day, every freaking day. When I'm laying down in bed before I go to sleep, I will dedicate a full 2 hours a day to go to one of these threads. And I will literally go to every single user. I will follow them and I will let them know I followed them. They don't owe me shit. I don't owe them anything. I just went out of the kindness of my heart. I might have been that 75th follower for that person so that they can start getting subscriptions. I do this 2 hours a day every day. And I've been doing it for 21 days straight. Now, or I make sure, here, hey babe, here's my goal. I'm going to do 100 people a day. So sometimes it's 200, okay? And sometimes I'll stay on for 3 hours. But if you guys can apply this, you will and now I'm going to show you how this entire process evolves into something even larger, because it's not about the following. It's even bigger than that. I'm going to show you guys how to build an actual fucking community. That way, when your chat is popping, you have people who are excited to come into your chat and people who actually love being there with you. I did this for 21 days straight, every single fucking day, whether I was sick, while I was home, right before I was streaming. Guys, there's no excuse. But here's the thing. The owner of this account right here, the owner of this page, you're doing them a favor because you're increasing the algorithm and the impressions for this page. I can promise you, me going in here and doing this for this person, this has created a symbiotic relationship between myself and this person. How many of you actually think you posting your link in here is going to get you another follower? Well, guess what? It got you a follower. It got you a fucking follower from Roger Mortis. So if you guys apply this strategy and method, you're doing a favor for this person and you're doing a favor for the people that are actually trying to grow their community. And what this is actually going to evolve into something even bigger, guys. First, if you're a brand new streamer, you can't just turn your stream on and expect something to happen. I'm pretty sure everybody that is in this channel already knows that. And there's going to be little to no success if you think you're just going to turn your stream on. Whether you're the best player of that specific video game or if you're funny as hell, there's millions of people out there in the world who want to follow you. They just don't know who you are yet, which is why networking is so important for you. So setting up your Kick channel is going to be so vital for you guys. And to give you a real simple, quick example here, getting a banner set up, getting your emote set up, and getting your bot rig set up, I'll make that for like another session, but we're going to be more so focused on social media here, and we're going to be more so focused on networking, and we could do all the incremental stuff later. This then evolves to the next phase of this, guys. So out of all of those 100 people that I reached out to on all of these different Kick following groups here, guys, the next phase of this evolution, and I do this, you keep in mind, you're going to do this every single day. I'm still doing it to this day, guys, here on September. Hey, you're a real one. Added you. I followed you. Boom, boom, boom. Every person that comes back to you that says that they followed you, you want to re-engage with them. Hey man, thank you so much for that. You want to be thankful for that, and then that leads to the next part. Okay, so for every person that reaches back out to you guys and says that they followed you back, they are now your friends. Okay, remember that. They are now your friends because they came back and they did you a service. They followed you back. 100 people, 20 of those out of the 100 come back and they respond to you that they followed you back. and you can confirm that on your channel. The next part of this is, out of all of those people that re-engage with you, some of these people are going to follow you on Twitter as well. So out of the people that followed you on Twitter, you're then going to go to their Kick when they're live. Because guess what? When you're on your Kick channel, guys, you're going to see all of these people that are live. Now, me, subconsciously, and how my brain works, out of all the people that I follow here on Kick, these are all these people right here, guys. These are people that I have engaged with on Twitter. I've only marketed myself here on Twitter. Okay. Now, on the left-hand side, out of all the names that I see popping up that reached out to me, I'm in their chat for at least 5 minutes. Hey, what's up, man? I hope you're having a great morning. Get this dub. Or I'll stay if they're about to win a game of Apex, because most of the people that I follow are Apex streamers. Okay. And that's it, guys. That's the first fucking step. Literally, do we all know the formula? Setting up your stream, networking yourself by following all these people, by utilizing all of these Kick follower groups on Twitter. And then from there, you want to engage with the people that engage with you. And then from there, you want to go into their channel and interact with them. Yeah, you're going to have to put in some work, guys. This is what I did. I run a full-time business, and I did this on the side to get myself my 500 following. Plain and simple. 21 days. Okay. So if you're looking for somebody who's basically been busting their ass off, you're fucking looking at them. And I have a great support system. All of you guys. I have my number one supporter, my wife, who gave me this formula. You need to start networking with all of these people, guys. So start following all these people. Out of the 100, 20 people out of the 100 are going to re-engage with you. And the people who re-engage with you, those are going to be your friends. And out of those 20 people, you need to start going to their channels, and you need to start networking. And that's how your followership grows over time. Geezer, thank you for this. To be honest, I was driving me nuts on how fast you grew when I've been doing this for 2 years. So thank you for letting us know how to do this. Much respect for teaching people. Hey, man, I really appreciate that, brother. So how this evolves, guys, is it starts with the networking, because most of you that are in here are considered, or you consider yourself, a quote unquote nobody. Well, in order for you to become a somebody, you have to let everybody know who you are. It starts with going to all of these different follower groups and following every single person in here. Okay. You do this 100 times a day. You follow 100 people within all these following groups, Kick Helper, Kick Grower community, because these are secondary accounts created by somebody else. And out of those 100 people that you follow every single day, 20 of those people are going to react to you and follow you back. And those are going to be your friends. You want to basically re-engage with those people, and then you want to hop into their channel and basically BS with them and become their friends. That's one way that we just want to give back to other people, especially if they've been busting their tails off. Now you got this following. You're at 100 followers on Kick. You're at 200 followers on Kick. What's the next phase in this, guys? Well, the next phase in this is for you to stay consistent. You need to, one, keep doing this formula and keep doing it over and over and over again. And then number two, say, for example, on Apex, if there's a stupid moment, if there's a funny moment, or if there's just like a cracked, like 1v3, or if there's an awesome clip, you need to start showing people who you are, because the only reason people are going to stay in your channel and engage with you is because one of three reasons. You're either funny as hell, or you're cracked, awesome, good at a game, or you're a combination of the two. That's just how the world operates. Okay. So if you guys have content that you know somebody hasn't seen, that's when you basically turning your phones into a freaking ATM. You need to start posting clips on your Twitter account. You need to start posting clips on your TikTok account. And each social media platform has its own audience. So I'm going to give you a quick summary. If you're really heavy in video gaming, guys, you want to be real heavy on the video content on TikTok and Twitter. Okay. Because of the back-end algorithm on Twitter, that's where you're going to get the majority of your engagement, especially when you're utilizing the correct kind of hashtags. So TikTok is going to be considered, TikTok and Twitter are going to be your quote unquote short form content. Short form content goes on Twitter and Instagram. If it's going to be, on Twitter and on TikTok. TikTok has an algorithm where if your videos are 8 seconds or less and you use a minimum of 6 hashtags, you'll have a lot more engagement, especially if you push your videos out between 8 and 9 a.m. in the morning. Absolutely. Facebook and YouTube, unless you're utilizing YouTube Shorts, guys, you need to start pushing video content. You need to create a YouTube account. Now, when you go look me up, you're obviously not going to see anything on YouTube. To give you a back end on me, obviously, I have a busy ass life. So That's something, if you guys have time and you have video editing skills, or you just want to start getting into it, long form content needs to be posted on your Facebook and your YouTube. You will never see me utilize Facebook. Facebook is strictly family for me. Facebook and Instagram, that is just a decision that I made. Primarily Instagram post, for me, is always going to be family related, or it's going to be related to inspiring people to basically do better with their health and their fitness. I solely grew my following on Kick solely through Twitter. So if you guys think about you guys extending through Twitter and TikTok, YouTube Shorts, long form content on YouTube, if you have the time to do it, start working on that. And if you don't have the time to do it, but you have the money that's disposable, start hiring a professional to do it for you, because it will pay you back tenfold. Okay. So now we're gonna move into the next phase. So what we just talked on is getting your stream set up, following 100 people a day, or dedicating 1 hour a day to following people through these groups. And here's a cool thing, guys. You don't have to stick to my protocol. You don't have to go into X or Twitter and go into all of these different Kick follower groups and do what I did. I mean, it's going to help accelerate your following. But the next thing, like, you're automatically going to get content on your home timeline from people that you're not even friends with, that are actually streamers on Kick. Like, look at this Kick grower community. Like, this is another one. Boom, boom, boom. Drop those links. Drop those Kick links. Oh, this is 57 comments. These are 57 people that I'm going to go ahead and follow and let them know that I followed. Okay, guys? So maybe you see a thread with 100 people and you want to go ahead and knock out this thread before you start your stream. Go ahead and do that. But naturally, because of the back-end algorithm on Twitter, you're going to see posts from people that aren't even your friends, that are Kick streamers that you can network with. So that's huge. So going back to what I was saying, we talked about setting up your stream, doing the engagement, networking. The next phase was actually going to the people that re-engage with you, or engage with you. You want to re-engage with them, go to their Kick channel, become their friend. You guys could literally just do this for 30 minutes a day. That's what I do. 30 minutes before I stream, I'm networking with people. Next thing, engagement, talk on Kick, and then consistency. All right. Staying consistent with your post and then your videos. So here's the next phase when you are growing. Say you have 100 followers, say you have 200, say you guys are at that 300 to 400 marker. Okay. You should have a community now. If you have 300 to 400 people that are following you and you do not have a Discord, you need to get that done. Discord is a good way for you guys to basically network and keep all of your followers engaged with you. So you create a Discord channel. It's 110% free. You create your own Discord channel. You create your own announcement channel, because now not only are people seeing you announce yourself on Twitter, but now people are starting to get that Discord notification pop up on their phone and on their computer. Boop, boop. You know that fucking noise? Boop, boop. That fucking boop, boop noise. Hey, Roger Mortis just freaking went live. So that is the next phase. You guys got to create your own Discord channel, and then you need to start promoting it and growing your Discord channel to the people who support you. Okay. So we got your Discord, and we talked about short form content, long form content. That's where I'm at, guys.